Hello, everybody. My name is GoofNorton, and welcome to another broadcast of the GoofNorton Radio Show. This week's topic might take up the entire episode this time, just because I've actually never been asked this question before, so it's just like I'm wondering why people haven't suggested it yet. So it's more of the topic is of what I'm going to do next on my channel, and I want to take that like a step further. What I'm going to do like with my channel and my social medias that I have currently, and what I'm currently using. So Twitter, Facebook, a little bit of Instagram, not too much because not much to do on there, but mainly Facebook and Twitter because those are the two I mainly use. What I plan to do in the future, or even coming up in a few days, is with the GoofNorton Radio Show, I'm going to keep this a weekly thing so that way people have plenty of time to get me topics and ideas that they can think about it, because I know some people just can't think of like some right off the top of their head, and some people can, so I give them so I'll start putting out posts at the beginning of each week, so I can just get topics for that entire week and then do it maybe at the end of the week or whenever I feel like I have enough topics to like just put together a show, because what I really need is like 2 or 3 topics a session, so that way I can just have something to talk about instead of droning off, which I am guilty of. I've done that sometimes. I've droned off into absolutely nothingness, and it leaves the show dull. So yeah. Also, I do plan to have special guests coming up in December, hopefully. I think that's when my friend gets back from his military school down in Virginia. I wanna have him on the show, so that way you guys can, because you guys can just like hear another voice than just mine. So because he also plays games like I do, but it'd be nice to have somebody who's like not a YouTuber on here, so that way it's you get both sides of an argument, or both sides of a topic, from his perspective and from my perspective. So it's basically non-biased. I do try to stay unbiased as much as I can, because it's just unfair to some. It's just really unfair to some if I'm biased. What my goal is with my channel, by the end of the year, I'm hoping I have like a truly solid uploading schedule that I can commit to, and that I can commit to and keep to, hopefully permanently. And it will only change if I go on vacation or something, where I don't have access to a computer. So you guys may be like, I don't know, a week or 2 without games, but I will pre-record some games and then like pre-upload. I think that's what I'm going to do, is pre-upload a bunch of stuff, make it private so that way you guys can't see it or anything like that, and then just like make it public when it's done, so that way public when I need it to, so that way you guys can just like, oh hey, here's a new episode, hope you guys enjoy it, because it's here. So that way I can record more and get more stuff done, and not have to worry about when I'm off on trips and stuff, have to worry about the channel suffering because I'm gone, and I don't want you guys to have to suffer through that. Okay, so actually we just got a brand new topic right here. It's not really brand new, but I'll get to that later towards the end. So continuing with what I want to do, something else I really wanted to do for the longest, and I'm gonna do it on my personal profile on Facebook, and I don't really have a personal profile for Twitter because that's too much, but what I want to do is spread messages of positivity every day, everywhere. Like when I post a video or something on Facebook, a little new slogan that I've gotten. It's not originally mine. It's I took the idea from Markiplier, and you guys know why, because this guy right here is like a perfect role model for YouTubers. But the little slogan is "You all matter," and that slogan is true. And I want that to go places. I want that to be spread around all the social medias. And I don't want it to be just like, oh, this guy, just GoofNorton said it. No, I want it to be like, hey, Mark said it, GoofNorton said it, and a whole bunch of other YouTubers and other people are using this slogan, and I want it to be something that everybody would use to encourage everybody else. It's because it may be like really short, but it means a lot to somebody. Because I've had just a few people actually like message me on one of my social medias, and they're like, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I feel better now. It made my day. Because sometimes I will like randomly go out and message some of my friends sometimes, and tell them I appreciate them, and all they've done for me. Even though some of them I don't talk too much, even though some of them we've gone through crap, some BS that we don't talk really much anymore. But I still consider them friends because I don't hate them. Unless I hate you, you're my friend. But that's the thing. I don't really hate anyone. I can't really hate anyone because there's not much to do that would actually make me hate you. Like if you do something against my family, that's a whole different problem of like why. It's more of I'm gonna figure out why first, and then I'll judge you afterwards. But there's otherwise there's no reason to really hate you because there's nothing like I said, there's not much to do that could make me hate you. And the fact that I could probably do something worse to make you hate me, and I'm not going to do that because I'm not that bad of a person. So there's no reason for me to hate anyone or anything, no matter what you've done. Like if you've done something in the past, I don't care. I'm over it by now. It's just it happened. Oh well, Feelings get hurt sometimes. I mean, that's the way life is, but you just gotta push through. That's what happens. So yeah, I tell them sometimes, every once in a while, be sure to, post something encouraging on my status or in a video, because I did a vlog one time a while ago, of months ago. I can't remember what it was. No, it was something encouraging. I have to find that vlog. I'll probably if it's not on my channel, if I can't find it on the channel, I'll probably re-upload it somewhere or just upload a new one. I try to do vlogs sometimes, and then this to encourage people. Sometimes I do it in one of my regular videos where I'm just playing games, being happy, and I want to share that happiness with all of you to make sure I don't want anybody to really be sad at basically most of the time that they're alive. I don't want anybody to be really sad and really depressed because that's sad to me. Because hey, I'm over here all happy and stuff. I don't want you to be sad. That's not fair. That's not cool. So that's what I want to do with the channel. Spread a message of joy and happiness and encouragement and positivity throughout the entire world, basically. Starting small, we only have almost 200 subs. We're 165, I think. Yeah, almost 200 subs. But we're starting small, but we will grow and grow and grow. Yes, some of you are probably going to be like, oh, stop capping Markiplier, get your own stuff. This really is my own stuff. This is my own idea of, hey, I want to take something, I want to take that little piece of positivity that he has given me to and his positivity has gone a long way for me because it has allowed me to get enough confidence to even do this. I mean, even though I've done plays in front of plenty of people many times before. I mean, that doesn't bother me, but but with him, he gave me the confidence just to do this, because this not only takes time to record, but it takes a lot of time to edit, and that's a lot of work. If you don't know, it really takes a lot of time. So Yeah, that's the majority of it, really. I can record all day and still take like a week to edit all those videos. So that's a major part of it. But thinking about like what he's doing it for, I also want to make that my goal, to just spread a message of positivity, because I don't want him to be doing it by himself. I'm here with him. I don't know if he's ever gonna see this or ever gonna hear this, but like if anybody is ever gonna hear this or see this, I want you guys to know that my job is not only just to play games, but to make somebody smile. Just to make somebody smile in every game. Whether it's a horror game and I'm screaming my butt off like a little girl, which I'll probably be doing soon, or it's just like a Happy Wheels video where I'm just, being silly, being goofy, just like I can be, but just want to make somebody smile at least once a day. If I can do that, then I'm pretty sure my goal will not be too far off. So that's what I want to do with my channel. Sorry I went so deep into that. Another topic suggested by Matt Games on YouTube. Matt has asked me what do you think I need to do to become better and grow a fan base? Okay, so Matt, what you need to do to become better as a YouTuber and to grow a better fan base is to be interactive with your fans, basically. First and foremost, when you're recording a video, if you do have a face cam, be sure to look into your face cam. Always make eye contact with the crowd. Always maintain eye contact with your viewers. I mean, I don't mean like throughout the entire video, just staring at your camera, because that's a little bit creepy sometimes. But every a little bit, like look at them, talk to them, and when sometimes you can say, like when you're playing a game, you can say, "Oh, we did it," or it's like, "Oh, this is awesome! I can't believe we just did this." Like you have to like include them into it, because sometimes they can't have access to these games, and it's better. It makes them feel better if you include them into what you're doing, and instead of treating them like like your baby cousin and just like shoving them off because you're busy playing a game. Instead of doing that, you can just include them, like say we or us. Make them feel like they're actually a part of something instead of just some loser watching another video on YouTube. Make them include them, because nobody out here, anybody who listens to this or watches any of my videos or watches any other gaming videos on YouTube, you should not feel left out. You should always you should usually feel like you're included in something, because that is part of our job actually as gaming YouTubers, is to make sure you feel like, hey, you're included sometimes. I know that not every game you're going to be really included into, but excuse me, but I mean, at least sometimes you should feel like, hey, this guy's really connecting with me. I feel like I'm actually playing the game with him, but you're not. So, but we're playing it for you, basically, and to become a better YouTuber. For me, becoming better is more of just self-improving on what I do in my videos. Like sometimes I trail off. There's like long periods of silence. I think there's one part of that in this video, not in this video, but in this little broadcast here. I think there's one part where I just trailed off for a while because I was actually reading the comment before I said it. So there's like moments where I just like pause, and then there are moments in my gaming videos where I look off to my phone sometimes, because like notifications, they just like explode my phone for some reason every time I start recording. Like there's some notification, whether it's Instagram or Twitter. Facebook I usually don't have too much of a problem with, because it's Facebook. I mean, if I have anything important, it can hold off until I am done with this. Okay, but to really improve yourself, it's really about like improving yourself personally. Because if you have a bad personality, this isn't for you. This is just not for you. I'm just going to tell you this flat out. If you have a bad personality, if you're not good with people, this is not for you. Myself, I must say, I'm not good with people in my age range. I'm good with younger or older, basically, because like all my life I've been like around like older people, um, and I've like my mind has developed in like an adult like kind of mindset. So I can get involved in adult conversation and completely like keep up and everything. I'll understand exactly what they're talking about and not get lost like once. And then I can, but then um, when I get it like around people, my peers, people my age, it's just like I'm in a lost world that I don't understand. So when it comes to these like older people talking about like, oh, this generation is just the worst, I feel like, yeah, like, yeah, I understand. Like, I'm with you on that one. Like, like it makes me feel old because I grew up, with simpler times. Didn't have all these problems, and this is just like, so I have like an old soul, as most would say. Um, but it's it's you're about your personality. Your personality reflects off of your videos. If you tend to be really quiet, it'll reflect in your videos. It will show in your videos. People will know exactly who you are because behind this camera, I mean, you can fake to be anybody, but eventually somebody's gonna find out exactly who you are. So you better just like either like straighten up yourself or just not do this at all because it's just not right if you fake somebody out for so long, especially subscribers and fans and viewers that your video has an impact on them. Your video has an impact on everybody who watches this. This is not just something to do because I want money. No, this is definitely not that. You should not be doing this for that. Other tips to improve yourself, really. Work on how you enunciate, because I admit I don't enunciate all the time, so you guys can't completely understand me. So it's just bad. Fudge, I dropped my phone. 1 second, please. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, you have to enunciate sometimes so people can actually understand you. Talk loud enough where you can understand you. Get a mic that can understand that can actually hear your voice perfectly. For a while, I had a headset mic that was right up on my face because sometimes I talk quiet, but then sometimes I like to enunciate like I am right now. But I have to step back from the mic to do that. So so I'm not like all up in my mic like that. But it's how you present yourself, really. To improve yourself, you will know. Like, I can't exactly tell you a really specific detailed thing. It's just like overall, you'll know what you have to improve on to get it to be better. People will tell you. People will let you know. That's what viewers and subscribers and fans are for. They're there to let you know. Hey, why don't you maybe fix this? They're there to give you suggestions. That's why I'm always open to anybody giving me feedback on my videos, especially other YouTubers. Like, that is the greatest thing, when other YouTubers will actually help you out, because there's been times where I've been like, hey, can you help me out with this? And, not, be a jerk and leave me, not reply to my message or comment or anything like that, but they'll skip right over me, not even like it, for Pete's sake, and they just leave me, like, stranded. So I've had to self-improve myself, and then I've had other people, actually, more, people, help me out, since I found some Facebook groups that are just for YouTubers, and they're wonderful. I admit they're like the best thing they're the best thing I could have found. So they really do help you improve. So I mean, if you need any improvements, like, look for those, look for them, like, look for other YouTubers to give you advice, because if anybody, like, if you're like, say you're like a rookie baseball player, you need to ask veterans, like, like, what's key for me to be successful in this business and stuff like that. That's more of how to basically improve yourself. Also, going back to what I want to do with my channel, I did spread a message. Don't know where it is. Can't remember where it was. Oh, here it is. the status that I updated on my Facebook page. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm very grateful for all of my friends, new and old. You guys have made my life so much better than it would be without you guys. I just had to say this. I could have said more. I wanted to say more. I could still edit it, but sometimes you just gotta leave it like it is. But what I could have said is I appreciate you all, like new and old, no matter what has gone down. Because there's been cases like where some things have like happened where one of my friends, she felt like she was neglected by the little group of friends that we have. And I'm not saying she wasn't. I'm honestly saying sometimes we were like bit of a-holes. But yeah, I understand like her part of it, because I've been treated that way. I mean, honestly, I know how it feels on the other end of the stick, she's been basically like driven away at this point. We don't really like the group of friends. We're not the same. So it is like kind of weird. It is kind of weird, but that's why I try to spread my message of positivity, so this stuff like this doesn't happen as often. Sometimes like it happens because it needs to, because sometimes you're not supposed to be friends with every single person you meet. That's just not the case. You can't be friends with everybody. I'm sorry, you're not going to please everybody. You should not try to please everybody, because you can't, because everybody wants something different. But being a good friend is just important, though. If somebody needs your help them out. Don't just leave them stranded, because eventually you're gonna need help. You're gonna need the same support they wanted, and if you don't give it to them, they're not gonna give it to you, or they may give it to you, and you may never get it from them again, because they decide, hey, this guy or this girl's kind of using me, and I don't really feel like I should. They deserve like my caring. They might deserve my love anymore. So that's why I want to spread this message of positivity. Don't abuse your friends, people. Please don't. Don't abuse girlfriends or boyfriends or husbands or wives or children and parents and cousins and family. Just be nice, okay? Be nice. So again, I would just like to say, channel's going somewhere, and together we will get this job done. So thank you guys so much for watching this. If you liked it, hit that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and get updated every time I post another video. Please share this. I think this is actually one of the best sessions I have recorded. So I mean, share this around with friends and family and whoever, because I want you guys to know that you all matter. All your lives matter. Honestly, like, you guys have made me really feel like I am doing something here, because without you guys I would be absolutely nothing. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening in again for this week, and I will see you guys next week and in the next video. Peace.